Hello everybody, this is Wraith. Welcome to the map tour for Hickory Valley by Poorboy. It is a version 2.0, so there's been quite a few updates on this map. As you can see, we start out at the farmhouse here. Sorry about that little jump there. And you get a pretty good run through here. It is a massive farm to start with. It comes in two sections, 6 and 7. They come with animal fields, large barns, and everything that you need to get started. It comes with a lot of equipment, and these fields are just massive. So we're just going to take a little scoop and go right up and start taking a look at an aerial view. All right, so there's the farmhouse there and large barns. There's also a cow barn, as well as sheep, cows, and chickens all the way through here. These are specially modded buildings specifically for this area. This whole area that I'm flying over right now is fields 6 and 7. This smaller field here has 6 individual fields where you could do some smaller farming if you want to, and they are pretty neat right there, different crop types. The fields are quite large. If you go over to the right here, and we're going to come up to 5. You can see here that this is almost 47 acres of area to deal with. So break out that big equipment. You're going to need it. Okay, again, this is field 6. You also, coming back up here, have some forested area. And we'll go through the individual sites of each of the productions and stuff like that along the area. And then coming up along the top here, we have this massive field here. And this is 203 acres, area 1, or field 1, I should say. And then if we come all the way across by the windmills, we can see that we are field 2. This is 260 acres. So multiple equipments, multiple needs. And then the two smaller fields down here are also the same acreage at 46, almost 47 acres each. So yeah, break out your big boy pants. Sweep down right in here, and there we go. Let's do a little exploring. So we'll open up here, and we'll just kind of show you. I'm not going to show each individual tractor and go over it, but we will do that in the main menu. So it looks like we start off with a John Deere and a small, I guess that's a little Toyota Lizard pickup truck, 1986. And the larger barn here. Looks like our harvesters, plows, cultivators. There's a large planter right there. That's a nice big tractor. Nice John Deere. Perfect, another big John Deere. There we go. Liquids tank. Chicken house down there. We'll check that out in just a moment. Another large field hall. And then this one has a large sprayer in it. And John Deere galore. Looks like we have a mower up top here. There's our windrower. And then we have a big crone in the back here and forage harvester. Then we have our fertilizer here and another John Deere with a front loader. Now, this is the cow barn. Pretty nice setup here. This is the typical, I believe, with the robot. Yep, feet up on the sides up here. You have a couple of greenhouses. And then we have several large grain bins. These are looking super nice. And then you can just move your auger around to where you need it. Another large trailer house, or I should say another large barn, or our flatbed here. Looks like a 50-footer. And then a large cattle trailer. Pretty neat. And a very large grain trailer. Go ahead and head up on over here. Another relatively small haul compared to the others. Another grain trailer, and then a bale lifter. Scoot on over here. This is the large sheep barn, beehive, and from what I understand, this has, the collection point right next to it. So that's good there. This looks to be the pigsty. Yep, there we go. And then this comes up and this ends up. And this kind of ends the borders here of the main farm. There's some grass area up here. We can mow all of this and pretty much the entire pastures, I believe, if you want to. And if we come right up here, right to the very, very edge of the property, it looks like there are a bunch of kids' toys right next to the road. Watch out, kids. And looks like those collectibles can be found. They're 1,000 apiece. So it looks like there's a whole bunch of them. There's a total of 100 that you can collect. And this is a horse pasture. So pretty nice stuff. I want to find the chicken barn here. So this little outbuilding that I kind of passed by before, this is actually a large free-range chicken pasture. Pretty neat there. 500 chickens. So as far as cows go, you can have 1,000 in this building right here. As far as the sheep goes, you can have 1,000 sheep on the farm. The pig yard has a capacity of 1,000. And on the horse farm, you can have 16, because goodness knows I wouldn't want to try and train more than that. Okay, so we start off with fields 6 and 7. We do not own any of the other fields. This small area down here on number 6, there are 6 small fields that you can, get started in. They should be super easy, or if maybe a little undersized for that big equipment that you have. But each one of the fields, field number 5, comes in at just over $500,000, 400,000, $500,000. So yeah, for the smallish fields, $500,000. For the large fields, you're talking in the 2 million range. So you need to build up a little bit of money there. And then if you want to do some forestry, that is 693,000 to get that bad boy rolling. Okay, we'll do a little clockwise around the map. Starting at 6 o'clock here, we have the train drop-off point. It has a little ramp here, but there's a railway that runs around the outside of the map here. This looks like that is the BGA. And we also have the sell-all, the farmer's market there, gas station, biomass plant, pizzeria, fast food productions. We have a bakery, restaurant, supermarket, mail sell, animal dealer. Far right-hand corner, crude oil production, top of the map. We have the dairy, water tank for free. You can rent the train up there as well. The vehicle shop is all the way at the top. And the lime station. Cereal factory, grain mill, sawmill, oil mill, transfer silo, sale points, asphalt, steel factory, stone crusher. All sorts of good stuff in a place to rent the train. These are the production chains on the map. We have asphalt production, bakery, cereal, crude oil, butter, cheese, and chocolate. We have the grain mill, 3 large greenhouses, oil mill, and the biofuels. Also sawmill, spinnery, steel factory, stone crusher, and the sugar beet piler. Now, normally when Poorboy does not have a quarry for you to dig up the stones and rocks for the asphalt protection, steel, that sort of thing, he includes a mod. This one in here, right, the Hickory Valley mod, costs $1,000, and it gives you the ability to purchase everything under the sun so that you can put it in the production chains and get them running. So that is available. So you just have to pretend it's like a supply chain that you get from out of town. Okay, so here are the items that are included on the new starter farm. These items will not be included on the medium difficulty levels. Medium tractors, you have the 6250R. You have several tractors in the large range, the 9620R, the 8RX410, the 8R410, the 8R410 again, and the 7R350. So these range pretty decent power, and you're going to need it for those big fields. You have a Mack truck, 6x4, 500 ponies to push that out. Your harvester is an Eckstein 1100. It's a nice big one there, has a nice capacity, and it looks like 1620 liters to fill up. You have a little pickup truck and your John Deere for the roaming around the neighborhood there. And literally your farm is a neighborhood. The trailers, you have the Pro Setter set in here at the 40.8 meters. You might need something a little bit larger, or maybe a string of them, because there's a lot of grain to be pulled off those fields, to be sure. The header is set in at 13.7 meters. It's not the largest one out there, but it is a good one out there. Corn header is 12 meters. The disc harrows sits in with the 550 required horsepower and is 12.5 meters. You have the 1775 NT, and that is a 340 horsepower requirement, and it has a 17.8 meter width. As far as sprayers go, you have the Hardy Aeon 5200. This is 33 meter width to get you moving. Fertilizer spreader, 3,200 liters, and this is for fertilizer only. So that's going to be relatively useful because with lime, it's just not going to work with lime. Manure spreader, and it has a 24 meter width on that and 34.3 meters of poopy. We have the Kongslead front and rear wing mower. Requires 250 there, and then also needs 95 on the back end. So most of, if not all of your tractors can handle that. For the windrower, we have the 15 meter by Kloss. Forage wagon hits at 50 cubic meters and requires at least 300 ponies to pull that bad boy. The Krone Big Pack, nice one there, 245 horses, makes all sorts of bales for you. You have the bale loader, and it can also handle those big bales, so that's perfect. You have an 8,000 liter water trailer. It also handles herbicide, liquid fertilizer, and moo juice. For animal transports that hook up to the semi, we have the Crosstrack HS3. It holds 12 cows, 36 pigs, 38 sheep. There are 2 front loaders that are already attached to the John Deeres. Front loader tools, the bale fork, and the universal bucket for moving things around. We have a nice low loader there. It's a nice big one. And this is the Narde head trailer. And we have 2 belt systems. We have a smaller Meridian here to probably load up your trucks. And then we have the Convey-All 1690 for getting way up on top of those grain bins. All right. Well, like I said, this is a nice map by Poorboy. Really kind of gets you in there if you want to do some hardcore agricultural. Using some big mods would really help you out on this, but it's fine just the way it is. The dog bed here. Let's see, no name tag for the dog. Dog is nameless. It's just fine. This is Wraith. Out.